There's no, if you're asking me, did I do something like take a knife and cut her or something, the answer is no, I did not.
Never even brought up a knife. I was wondering maybe she fell.
On April 2nd, 2024, police in Albuquerque, New Mexico were dispatched after a woman called in expressing concern about the well-being of her friend. Officers quickly responded, and their arrival was captured on the following body camera footage.
Sheriff's office! All right. What is it? All right, come out here to us.
Nobody's armed. Nobody's armed. Right here. I think he's in shock. His mother passed away. And he's the sole caregiver, but I just think he's in shock. And I called him late today.
James, it's okay, man. Hey, you're gonna be okay, dude. Okay. All right. Do you have weapons on you?
No.
Is it okay if I check real quick? Sure. Let's go. Turn around for me.
No, there's not. No, please don't.
No, I'm not putting you in cuffs, James.
Let's
just make sure
There's a
you're
mental
not.
health issue here.
Yeah, no, we know, ma'am. We. All right, so James,
Can you step back around?
I'm just gonna check you right here. All right.
Please don't hurt me.
I'm not hurting you, James. I just want to make sure you don't have pocket knives or
These are
anything.
my
Right? Your
keys.
keys.
Okay, here.
Okay.
These are the keys that I have.
Yeah. All right. So James, Can I talk to you outside, brother?
Yes, can you do one thing though?
Yes, sir.
This door cannot be locked. Can we open that door, please?
Why? Do we need to open it right now?
Yes, because the heating stuff doesn't work if it's locked.
Okay. I will be sure to unlock it. I will unlock it here. I will unlock it here before we
Go
leave.
ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
So.
I have to lock it and turn it. Okay. And I need to turn the alarm system on. Go ahead.
Okay, you go first, sir, because we're just
Yeah,
we're just gonna talk to you
make
first.
sure.
I need to lock the door.
Okay.
So James, what's going on today, man? We got called out here because I am sorry to hear that there was a death in the family, and that is what I understand happened today.
Yesterday.
And yesterday, okay. And this has obviously been very rough for you.
Absolutely.
And so we were called out here because somebody said you were maybe thinking about
Rhonda did.
and is that true? Is that something you were thinking of?
No.
So what's going on today? What was the argument about today?
Just that what's happened with my mom and that kind of stuff.
Okay. So she's under the impression you're trying to grab a gun and to shoot you.
In that room.
Okay. But
Not my intent.
You're not
No.
intending to do that.
No,
Why
no.
would she think that?
She just does. I don't know why.
Okay. Can we have medical come check you out, man? Just because.
Sure.
I mean, you got some scrapes and things like that. 360. So it's 10 for a month.
Is this what is on your shirt?
That's
A little bit of blood.
Yeah,
from your lip or something.
Something, yes.
What happened to your lip?
Just cut.
Okay.
Just
A
dry.
little bit on your nose too, the bridge of your nose. Okay.
Sorry about that. We had no radio reception.
Just to know, you guys are facing, so I asked for 10-3
Yeah.
Okay. Can we lock this door though, please? There's nobody to stay here. We have to turn the alarm system on.
All right. So are you going to be going somewhere today?
I'm going to go back to my house.
Okay. So this is not your.
This is my parents'
your
house.
parents' residence.
That's right.
Okay. Well, we'll talk to medical real quick.
Okay.
Just
But
because
I have the keys, which I need to get.
we'll grab the keys. Can we grab them out of the door before we
No, we
leave?
have to lock it.
Before we leave, we'll make
We're
sure.
not gonna leave with the house unsecured.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that. That's
I'm
not
worried
even.
about that, though. I'm worried about that.
Okay.
Okay.
We've been
so
broken
I promise you, we will not leave this residence.
Yeah,
And me and him,
Trust
we
me.
will make sure it's locked up
Okay.
before we leave. All right.
Okay. I'd like to lock it.
Okay. Well, can we lock it later? So who's this other woman in
That's
here?
Rhonda.
And who is she to you?
A friend
sir?
for 40 years.
A friend for 40 years. Okay. And how did both of you come to be at this house tonight?
I came here because I was doing some stuff, checking on the house and whatever, and she came over.
Okay.
She's worried.
Okay. And you're saying that's not your intent at all.
It's not my intent, but I'm not in a good spot.
Okay. Well, let's tell you what. This is important. We're securing the house. My buddy is inside there right now talking to Rhonda. know that we have to secure this before we leave.
We do.
And I will, if you need help, if we need your assistance to come in and lock it up, would you be willing to come with us just to use the keys to lock everything up?
But sir,
okay.
We had broken into. They stole music equipment. They stole all kinds of stuff out of my parents' house. So I need to lock it.
Okay. Can I have you talk to medical first,
sure.
and we will come back and lock it?
I can't leave it unlocked.
All right. Townsend, do you want to stay right there and make sure that nothing happens to the house?
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Let's walk out to the medical's up the road.
I'm not even sure how we get out there. Sorry.
We're not. We're gonna secure it. We're gonna walk out to medical first.
I want to secure the door, please.
We can secure it right now. Is she leaving?
She can come out. I want to secure the door.
Okay.
You can wait right there.
Yeah, so sorry, so we're a little antsy just because we were told there was a gun involved.
Okay.
And our
I have
belief
no gun.
was, yes sir, I know, I patted you down.
Okay,
there,
I have no gun.
but our belief was that it was in the house, and that's why when we showed up, we were trying to pat you down for weapons, take you outside, because if there was a firearm, we wouldn't want you to you or Rhonda.
Can we lock this door, please?
Yeah, can we wait for the
James?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You want to walk us out to the ambulance?
No, because we have to go to my other house.
Okay, so your other house. No, so what's your name, sir? It's
James.
Okay,
Right.
so James, I'm Deputy Noss. I'm gonna be straightforward and just tell you what's going on here. So we showed up. You were covered in sweat.
Right.
You have some blood on your T-shirt. You told me. You said, "Hey, I'm not in a good mental space."
Right.
All right. And so I would like for you to just get checked out by these gentlemen. They're gonna take your blood pressure.
Okay.
Because you were obviously in a highly emotional state when I came in contact with you at first. All right.
The only thing is, we have to go to my other house.
Okay. And where is your other house, sir?
Corona Avenue.
Corona Avenue. Do you know the address?
And no verbal threats?
No.
So it sounds like.
I went to the other address.
I think she's overreacting, and then I think this dude's just sad and kind of done with. I guess his mom died, but he never made any statements to her that he's going to.
No, he's had a break-in, so it's reasonable for him to be
Paranoid
That's why
about
he's
that.
super paranoid about everything about his, because it's been broken into, and that's like a violation of like personal, like intimate space. And then her freaking out's probably making him freak out.
And even
probably is
him-
going into shock, which is why he's sweating so much.
Or that they were like.
Fighting for so long.
Yeah. That's kind of a weird thing. Is would we have charges if she believes he's gonna if he goes into a room, if she tries to stop him?
I don't know that we have charges
I don't think
unless
you have
he
charges.
says
I wouldn't say
she
that's.
attacked me.
I wouldn't say that's done in a rude or insolent manner, though.
I think I'm more concerned with her than him.
Yeah, I think so too. He seems a lot more.
He seems like.
So that's why I was trying to get her away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is weird that he if you were trying to get into a room for 30 minutes and you were wrestling someone, why wouldn't you just be like, all right, I'll come back later. Yeah.
Hey guys, so supposedly this lady said that his mom passed away last night and she's still there. Nobody has gone. She's still deceased in the house.
In here.
Oh, what?
Give you that address? That
She's
110.
So I don't know how much I trust her information considering the state of mind she's in, but I think we should go check that address. I think she's more my concern than he is my concern.
Well, we can ask him the whereabouts of his mom just to double check.
We can also ask dispatch to see if they've had a call for service in. Is that our address?
What is it again?
Her mom's name, right? And then there should be some kind of database where like the last person is deceased.
Or we should have just had a call for service. And imagine even if it's rescue, right?
James, real quick, brother. I understand. So your mother passed away last night. Is that correct?
Yesterday.
And yesterday
morning.
Yesterday morning. Okay. And was medical called out or law enforcement? Okay. So where is she now?
At my house.
She's at your house on.
Right.
Okay. So we will have to go down there and and make sure she's taken care of according to how we handle those kind of calls. Okay, so give me 1 second. I'll go let my sergeant know that we have to go down there. And this was yesterday morning? Okay. And where would she be in the house?
In the hallway.
In the hallway? Okay. Saying his mom passed away in his house, in the hallway in his house yesterday morning, and she's still there in the hallway.
Same time.
The negative at either address and negative for confrontation.
And he never called EMS or 911.
We need to go there.
God.
Me, you, and let's us three go.
Okay.
And I'll call T on the way. This is nuts. Do we need to stay with him?
We need to have somebody stay with him.
Yeah.
After making contact with James, deputies noticed he had dried blood on his clothing and lips. When questioned, James mentioned that his mother Marion had recently passed away. He told deputies her body was still at his residence. With this information, officers cleared from the first scene and made their way to the second home to confirm what James had told them. Once deputies discovered Marion's body inside the home, the residence was cleared and the scene was secured. Detectives noted unusual details. Marion appeared to have been propped up on her walker, with her arms crossed at the wrists and her legs fully extended. Officers also observed severe bruising and multiple lacerations on her body. With these findings and James already at the scene, investigators made the decision to transport him to the sheriff's office for questioning, which was captured on the following body cam.
Hello, sir. I got this for you in case you want that.
Thank you.
My name is Detective Yurchenko. Okay, I work with Yurchenko, YURCHENKF. I work with BCSO, okay?
Bring around the county sheriff's office, okay?
That's correct.
I don't have my glasses, so I can't.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. So, I wanted to talk to you today about what happened to your mom, just because any death is treated as, like, we need to do an investigation.
Of course.
Until, like, proved otherwise, you know? It's just part of the process. So, can I get your full name?
Sure. James
E.
Colbert, Colbert.
And what's your birthday? Okay. And the Corona house, is that like your current address?
I have two homes.
Okay. What's your other home?
On Rio Grande Boulevard.
What's that address? So what do you get in the mail?
At a post office box at the airport.
Oh, okay.
By the airport over there, by the Sunport.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay. So I'm gonna read you something because you are like detained part of the investigation until they prove otherwise.
Excuse me?
Since you are detained for an investigation, I have to read you something, okay? Just so you're fully aware of your rights. And because you're here with me, okay? Your rights are your rights are attorney for questions and questions. Do you understand these rights, sir?
I think so.
Okay. And will you speak to me?
Yes.
Okay. James, can you help me understand like why you're here today?
My mom passed away.
Okay. Sorry to hear that. Can you tell me more about that?
She's been living with me for the last 5 years or so.
Okay.
And we've been having some conflicts as of late.
Tell me more about that.
But just disagreements or conflicts, and she said she sometimes makes some derogatory statements to me.
Like what?
Like the dog wasn't fed sufficiently, that's why she doesn't have enough weight, and it's going to kill the dog, kind of thing. That's an example.
Mm-hmm. I saw the dog. The dog was good.
I wish people would have taken her out.
Okay. Well, we can do something about that.
When?
When? When we're done talking. Okay.
So, sir, can I ask something? I talked to them when we were at my parents' house. She's been stuck there for like 12 hours. I'm afraid she's going to die in there.
Okay. Well, I don't think she's going to die in 12 hours. But,
Okay.
Tell me more about your mom's health.
My mom has Parkinson's disease.
And just so I'm like totally sure, her first name is Marion. Okay. Colbert.
Right.
Okay. So she has Parkinson's?
Just Parkinson's. She has some issues with blood clotting. So, blood clotting, you have to keep your blood balanced. She has some stuff with high blood pressure as well.
Okay. So is she prescribed any medication?
Yes.
What kind?
She gets warfarin for the blood pressure. I'm sorry, warfarin for the balancing of for blood clotting.
Okay.
She gets something called lisinopril for the high blood pressure, and she gets something called carbidopa-levodopa for the Parkinson's disease.
That sounds way too difficult for me.
Carbidopa-levodopa is what it's called.
Okay.
Those are the three things.
Okay. So who's her primary caretaker?
I pretty much take care of all her stuff.
Okay. So what does like a day look like for you guys?
Well, I work.
What do you work at?
I work in information technology.
Okay.
And for her day is watching television, reading the newspaper, looking after the dog, getting her food, putting it in the microwave, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
When was the last time she was seen at the hospital or at the doctor's?
The last time we went to the doctors would have been trying to think here. Sometime in January. I don't know the last date. Yeah.
Do you remember what it was for?
We had an eye examination at eye care place over on I forget the name of it, Harper or Jefferson, but she went and had her eyes checked out, vision checked out.
Oh, okay. Tell me more about it tonight. Like, why were the police called?
Because so I was at my parents' house, and Rhonda.
And is that the house of Palomas? Sorry for interrupting you. Okay.
So at my parents' house, and Rhonda, a friend of mine for 40 years, basically showed up and wanted to talk with me, and I just explained to her that my mom has passed away.
What's Rhonda's last name? You remember her birthday by any chance?
Yes, it's
Here?
Do you have a calendar in your computer or
On my
iPhone or whatever?
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
You do?
On my phone, yeah.
Yes. So can you confirm that's a Saturday? If it is, that's the right date.
Okay. So when did your mom pass away?
Yesterday morning.
Yesterday morning? You were the one that found her? Is that correct? Okay. And where was she yesterday morning?
She was at my house.
Yeah, but like where in the house?
She was on the walker in the hallway there.
Okay. So you said yesterday morning, but we're already in the 3rd of April. So
I meant
the 2nd?
the 1st.
The 1st. When did you see her?
Around 11 in the morning.
11 a.m. Is that when you woke up?
No, I was already up and working and such.
Oh, okay. You just didn't see her that morning?
No,
Until 11?
I did see her earlier.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, like around what time?
6, 7, 8.
And what was she doing?
You know, use the restroom. You know, to be very candid, she was, you know, again, we've had some arguments, so she was sort of just sitting in a stupor.
Like, what does that mean?
Not saying, really not talking at all much to me at all.
Oh, like you were getting the silent treatment?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And she was just sitting stationary, and obviously, you know, we had some big disagreements, and so.
Tell me more about those.
I gave you an example. One
Yeah,
with the
can you give me
dog.
more? You said big disagreement. The one about the dog is not a big disagreement.
Well, it was with the dog not quote unquote being fed correctly.
Okay.
That's an example of it.
Okay. Is there any more?
I'm 59 years of age and I have no children.
Well, I mean, that's like everyone's personal choice, right?
That's true, but you know, there's been some comments made about why not kind of thing.
How did it make you feel?
Not good.
No. Okay. So is that what the argument was that morning about? Like,
That's like sort of an ongoing thing.
oh, okay. Like for how long?
Probably several, you know, years.
Gotcha. She like wants grandkids? She wanted grandkids?
It's just comments about, you know, people's life.
Okay. I'm sure that was pretty upsetting for you. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me more about that morning on the 1st. So you found her, you said at 11 o'clock?
Mm-hmm.
Around that time?
Around 11.
Okay. How come you didn't call right away?
I was in a state of shock about what had happened, and very candidly, I was thinking I should just.
Is that how you still feel tonight?
Well, what I've tried to go on with doing other stuff that I have, like work and stuff, the last couple of days, because I have other things I have to do. But obviously, you know, it's a bad situation.
It is. It's very traumatic, and I'm sorry, but thank you for like coming here and talking to me about it. So, like, what were your immediate steps after you saw her?
I set her up in a chair. She had stumbled off of the chair a couple of times. So she had fallen off of a chair, that chair that she's on now, and so I helped put her back. I put her back on the chair. Not helped. I put her back on the chair myself, and you know, situated her where you saw her tonight.
When did she fall off that chair?
A couple of times that morning.
A couple of times that morning? Okay. And so when you found her, she was not in the chair?
No, she was in the chair, and a couple of times she fell off the chair onto the tile.
Okay. But that was earlier in the day?
Earlier in the day.
Yeah, when she was alive, you helped her get back on the chair? Okay. But when you found her, she was on the chair at 11 o'clock?
She was on the chair because I had placed her on the chair. Yes.
Okay. She was on the chair because you placed her in the chair when she was already passed away?
No, when I set her on the chair, she was alive, but then she passed away.
Okay. How was she in the morning when she, like, you said was like in a stupor, not getting like a silent treatment and stuff?
Just how was she? She was sort of non-communicative.
Okay. So after she fell, you didn't want to call the ambulance or anything like that?
I did not, no.
Why not?
So you've already said to me I can stop this conversation if I want to, so.
Yeah, you can. So are you done answering my questions?
I'm simply going to say that I did not because I didn't know what to do with the situation.
I mean, it's a pretty easy thing to do. Like somebody falls down, you ask them if they're okay, and then you call 911 if they're not, right? So how come you didn't call?
Because I felt accountable for where she's at. You know, I'm responsible for what's happened here.
Right, so calling 911 would have been like the helpful thing to do, right? When she fell off the chair?
It would be.
Okay. So you guys are having an argument in the morning. Is it fair to say you were upset at her when she fell? Because you were already upset about this ongoing argument? Is that why you didn't call 911 after she fell? Because you were still upset?
I didn't call 911 because I knew that you know I would be found to be, you know, doing elder abuse.
Well, falling off a chair is an accident. Like, anybody can fall off a chair, especially somebody who is, sorry, I can't do math right now. How old is she?
83.
Yeah, somebody who's 83. I mean, that's like a pretty reasonable thing for somebody, not reasonable, but like plausible thing for somebody 83 years old to do.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not elder abuse if you call 911 if they have an accident. Like, do you see like how that's, I mean, that doesn't really like make sense to me. Like, if your mom falls off the chair, why would you not want to help her out?
Because in my mind, I didn't think she was in good shape, and I didn't think that the situation was fixable.
Okay, what do you mean by fixable? Like, what was unfixable about it?
Just her, you know, her face and stuff like that, you know, was bruised up.
From when she fell on the floor?
No, from some of the arguments we've had.
Okay, so they got physical between you and your mom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, that was probably really tough. Those arguments and the things that she said.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me more about her face, like where did she have marks?
She has marks on her face, on both sides.
Okay. And like, how did she get those?
From some of our arguments.
Okay. From you?
Yeah.
Okay. From what part of your body left the marks on her face?
My hands.
Okay. And in what manner did you use your hands to leave the marks on her body?
Like that.
Is that like an open palm slap?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And when was the last time that the argument got physical between you two?
I don't really know exactly when the last time was.
Okay. Is that because they were ongoing? Like
They were ongoing.
Pretty frequently and like pretty well spaced together?
They were ongoing.
Pretty cool. Okay. I saw some marks on her shins.
Mm-hmm.
Could you tell me more about those?
On her shins. Where?
So there's one on her left shin, like right down the middle somewhere, like basically in the middle of the shin. It looks like a cut.
Mm-hmm.
Could you tell me more about that?
Her skin, because of the warfarin, is very, very, very brittle or soft. Or
That's the medication for blood, right?
that's right.
Okay.
And so her skin is very soft because of that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you literally just touch her arm or her hand or something like that, it can make skin come off.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she also has another, what looks like a laceration on her right shin as well, like on the outside? Mm-hmm. Is that because of a similar situation?
I don't know. I just can say her skin is very soft, and if you just move her leg or whatever, it can cause that kind of like the skin to tear or peel or whatever.
Okay. Did you move her legs at any point?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Well, I've moved her legs, to help her walk or pick her up or these kind of things.
Okay. So the one on the left shin looks pretty fresh, and it looks pretty deep.
Okay.
Do you remember how that happened? I know you said skin splits, but like that looks pretty deep.
No, I don't remember how that happened.
Was it from a fall, maybe?
I don't remember how that happened, but I know she fell in the living room area. She had a huge bruise on her leg. If you look at that leg, and
That the left or the right leg?
the left.
The left leg. Mm-hmm. When did she fall?
Oh, it's been like the late January.
Oh, okay. So it's been like a while back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's also like some marks on her left arm.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember those?
That's the same thing. Her skin is very soft.
Okay.
If you pick her up and move her or whatever, it can tear or peel.
Okay. And is that the same thing with the top of her left hand?
Yes.
Okay. Because there looks like about a playing card sized piece of skin that's just missing from the top.
So basically, if you look at her hands and you look at the skin, you'll see what the warfarin does with the skin. So if you just pick up her hand or something like that, it can tear.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I've never heard of that before. So it's pretty crazy. I didn't know that's a thing that could happen.
Well, the skin is very, very, very soft.
Okay.
The warfarin makes you bruise a lot.
Okay. So you guys were having a lot of arguments, ongoing thing about you not having kids. Some of them get physical. She gets bruised, and that's why you didn't want to call in the morning when she fell. Am I getting that right?
I did not think there was anything that could be done to help the situation.
Okay. And to help the situation, you mean like her health or what?
I mean, yes, her health.
Okay. So when she fell, how did she fall? Like in what manner? I mean, like on the front, on the back, on the side, like anything of the
In one
sort.
case, she fell over on the side on her head. In another case, she fell over on the other side, so over by the furnace. So she's fallen a multitude of times in the last several months.
Okay. Have you ever taken her to the hospital for any of those falls?
I took her to Press Now sometime last year for one of the falls, yes.
Well, what about the last few months?
No, I have not.
No?
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Because it's the same thing every time when we went to Press Now, you know what that is?
Yeah, it's like an urgent care.
Basically, we bandages or wrap it up ourselves and deal with it.
Okay. So she was never injured bad enough to where you thought she needed an X-ray or anything like that?
Well, we did that in the fall sometime. I don't remember exactly, in the October, November, December time frame.
Okay.
Sometime in that period of time. Yeah.
Was she able to speak normally and carry on a conversation?
For the most part.
So if she was severely hurt, she'd be able to say?
Yeah, she would tell me if she was really hurt.
But was she diagnosed with dementia or anything of the sort?
No.
No. So she was still pretty clear of mind?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about your shirt. What's going on with what looks like blood on your shirt?
I don't know. I'm not sure where these came from.
Is this the same shirt you've been wearing since April 1st?
Yes, I think it is, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because you also have some marks on the back as well.
Where is that?
Back of your arm, kind of like left scapula.
This here?
Over there, yeah.
Yeah, I think it is the same shirt I've been wearing, yes.
It's the same shirt you were wearing when you were like picking up back in the chair?
I think so.
Okay. What happened to your lips, if you don't mind me asking? Is that blood?
I don't know.
So it looks like you had, like you either were hit in the face, and it looks like your lips are healing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something that you recall happening, or?
No.
No?
Uh-uh.
Okay. So what did you do after you found her, and then like you became pretty upset? So that was 11 o'clock, April 1st. What happened between then and tonight when law enforcement was contacted?
Yesterday afternoon, I went down to my Rio Grande house and did work down there. Took my business calls and stuff from down there.
Okay. Like IT work?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you just worked?
I went and did work, IT work.
Yeah.
Down on Rio Grande. I came back in the evening, took care of the dog, and candidly, was doing a lot of thinking about what should I do.
Yeah, I mean, that's not like something that happens every day to people, so.
No, meaning, what should I do? Or whatever. You know what I mean?
So is the house on Corona, is that your primary residence out of all the houses you have?
That's the one that's been more convenient for her to stay in. I stay at my Rio Grande house as well. I have.
Okay.
The last year or so, she's needed more help from me.
Yeah. So you've been primarily staying at the Corona house with her?
I wouldn't say primarily. I'm there, probably 60% of my time.
Okay.
That's maybe if you want to say that's primary.
What about the Palomas house?
That's my parents' house.
Yeah, but do you like also stay there regularly, or?
I do not stay there regularly.
You don't like rent it out or anything like that? No. Okay. I heard there was a car at the Palomas house. Mm-hmm. The rental car, was it like a Toyota? Mm-hmm. What's up with the rental?
We've been renting cars just because of the amount of mileage we put on to go, from the house on Rio Grande up to Palomas to Browning. So that's why we've been renting a car.
Okay. But do you own a car?
I have 2 cars in the garage there.
Okay.
And then my mom has 2 cars as well. And there's been some challenge. I haven't had time to get things fixed on some of the cars.
Okay. So some of the cars are not working, nothing operationally.
That's right.
Okay. There were safes in the rental car, like the little small safes.
Yeah. So I went to they're in the back seat.
What's in them?
On the floor. So I went to my parents' house. We had a break-in at my parents' house where there was my dad's banjos and musical equipment and guns and stuff were stolen.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Sometime in November or whatever. But candidly, I went over there today to see if I could find a gun or something. And
Are there any guns in the safes that are in that car right now?
those guns are, they're not the kind of, they're the kind of guns that it's like a, if you shoot it, it doesn't, like, when I looked at them closer, they're not mine, they're my father's from the house, Paloma's house. And they have, in studying them, they're the kind of bullets that would like hit your skin, but not put a hole in you or whatever.
I'm not too familiar with those. So But there are firearms in those safes right now.
They're little guns, and with those little guns, it's the kind of whatever you call it.
Are they pellets?
They're not pellets. No,
Okay, but it is a firearm.
It
So
is
I
a
was like,
firearm.
okay, it has like a full-on cartridge in it.
It's a firearm. Yes.
Okay.
And but the bullets that are in there are the kind that don't. In studying them, I studied it because I was thinking that those bullets would not do it.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not familiar with that kind of bullets. Are they like rubber or something, or?
They're meant, I believe, to like hit and then ricochet off of a human body.
Okay. I've just never heard of that. Okay. What caliber are they?
I have no idea. They're not mine. They're my dad's.
Gotcha. Okay.
My dad had a whole bunch of different guns.
But they're handguns?
They are handguns.
Okay.
Yes. That's the reason I had one over there. I also, take care of some stuff around the property too.
Okay. Like what stuff?
Like put water onto water trees and this kind of
Okay.
stuff.
I understand. Okay. I'll take a small break. You just give me a minute, and I'll come back. Do you need to use the restroom again or anything like that? No. Just hang tight for a minute. All right, James. I just had a couple more questions. All right. Still gonna carry the restroom or anything like that? No. Can you tell me more about like the sheets that were covering the windows? Why was that a thing?
I had blinds replaced, and one of the blinds doesn't fit the window, and I just put a sheet there.
Gotcha.
You're talking about in the dining room, the little dining room area.
Yeah, I think so. It is kind of hard to tell. It's all dark, so didn't spend a lot of time in there.
No, that's why.
Okay.
The blind doesn't fit that window.
Okay. So when was like your plan to report her death?
Honestly, I was in a state of shock. I wasn't sure what I should do.
Okay. So you never had like a thought, maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after tomorrow, like.
No, but I mean, obviously, I was hesitant to call because of what happened.
Right. Okay, so tell me more about what happened. You keep saying that.
We've been having arguments lately,
Okay.
right?
Right.
And so.
Okay, which were getting physical.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, did it get physical that morning?
Did it get physical?
April 1st in the morning?
No, it did not.
No? Okay. So she was found like unclothed. Why is that?
She had a sheet that was on her that had blood on it that I threw away.
Okay, but what about like clothing? Where was her clothing at?
Well, she has she has the clothing that she wears, like t-shirts and pants and all that.
Okay.
They're in the bedroom there.
But she wasn't wearing any in the morning?
No, she was covering herself with a sheet.
Okay. Is that like normal for her?
No, normally she puts on some different clothes or whatever.
Okay. Did she say why she was just covering herself with a sheet that morning when you guys spoke that morning?
No, I helped her on the night before she had defecated on herself. So I helped try to clean her up.
Okay.
And then I basically, sat her on the walker there, and just because it's close to the bathroom or whatever, in case we needed to use the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so like that T intersection, the T hallway. So is that where she was from the previous night? You said she defecated the previous night, and then you set her over there close to the bathroom.
So the previous night she was on the
That's
couch.
March 31st.
Right,
Okay.
on the couch.
Okay.
When you go in the house to the right, there's a couch right there. She was on that couch.
Okay. And so for how long was she sitting by the bathroom in that T hallway?
So I helped clean up the defecation, put that in the trash, took a shower, helped her do the shower, and so probably from around maybe 2 in the morning or so, I would think.
Okay.
Somewhere around that. Something like that.
Is she able to move around on her own at all?
She is able to move around on her own. That particular night, she was having great difficulty doing that.
Okay. Did she say if she was in pain or anything like that?
She didn't say she was in pain, but she wasn't making sense when she talked.
Tell me more about that. Like, help me understand.
Your name is, and give you like the name of her father or something like that.
Okay.
So like the you know, given the right name or the right, you know, can we get your foot over this ledge to take a shower or whatever, sort of just non-communicative.
Okay.
Not telling really.
Is that normal for her?
No, not really.
Has that happened?
She's pretty communicative.
Okay. But has that happened before? Where she was in this state which doesn't make any sense, what she says?
Has that happened before?
Yeah.
Yes, there's been times before where she would be, the answers would come out that didn't always make sense, but then it would be a very temporary thing.
Okay. It would pass and then she would be lucid again?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes.
So, the lacerations again, back to the marks on her body. So some of them look really deep. And I mean, like, not a doctor or anything, but it looks deeper than just skin.
Okay.
The one particularly in her left shin. Can you tell me more about it? I know you said the medication makes the skin split, but that one looks really deep.
There's no, if you're asking me, did I do something like take a knife and cut her or something, the answer is no, I did not.
I never even brought up a knife. I was wondering maybe she fell and like
No,
hit her
but there's
shin on
nothing
a
to
table
do,
or something.
there's nothing like a knife or anything like that. If you literally like touch her skin or grab her leg or whatever, it can tear like that.
Okay. And I don't mean to frustrate you, that's not
It's
something
not
I've ever
frustrating me. It's
encountered.
not frustrating me at all. I'm just saying the skin is very fragile.
Okay. So wait, it looks really deep. Do you remember seeing it? Yeah. Because like that, to me, it looks like it's down to the bone.
Can you see that?
It'll be in my hand, that's okay.
Okay. Yes.
Is that how it was? How you remember seeing it?
Yes.
Like it's almost down to the bone?
Mm-hmm.
And that you think is because of the medication? Okay. She didn't like hit herself on a table or anything like that, or had like a fall in the back?
Fallen a couple of months back,
Okay.
and that bruises her skin, and then it makes the skin very brittle like that.
Okay. So I just found out that there was some kind of like a physical fight between you and your friend over a gun. Is that true? Not necessarily a physical fight, but maybe like a confrontation about it.
No, she was thinking I was going to try to get off, so she didn't want me to go in the bedroom.
Of the Paloma's house.
Correct.
Is that where the guns are currently, or?
There were guns in there. They were stolen, as I explained earlier in November.
All right. I just didn't know if all guns were stolen.
Fear so, because I went in there to look, and I did file a police report back then, and just saying that this stuff had been taken, but I didn't find any in there.
So where are the guns that are in the rental?
One was in the kitchen, and one was in my dad's bathroom.
In the kitchen of the Paloma's house?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The dining room area.
Dining room. Okay. So not all the guns were stolen.
Well, those guns, they're not really, again, they're not like, my dad had lots of guns.
Okay.
You wouldn't use them to do skeet shooting or something like that. They're meant to be used to like scare somebody off if they come on your property, is what he explained to me.
Interesting.
You know, you fire them off, they make a lot of noise, but they don't do like a huge hole if they hit a body.
Okay. So I just don't know anything about it.
I only know what he just told me.
Okay. So back to the morning of when she passed away. So I know it's a shock and you were pretty upset.
Of course.
Okay. So it's been 2 full days and you said you still didn't have a plan on how to report her passing?
I hadn't decided how I was going to go about it, no.
What were some of your thoughts?
Excuse me?
What were some of your thoughts? Because you said you haven't decided fully, but I'm sure you had some thoughts.
My thought was to...
Okay. I'm sorry you had those thoughts. It's really hard.
That was my thought.
Okay. So, your mom passes away. You guys didn't have the best relationship at the end of it. Is that fair to say? Because of the ongoing series of arguments?
Yes.
How come it affected you so strongly that you wanted when she passed away?
And that's a leading question you're asking, but I think you know what the answer is, because I feel accountable for what's happened here.
I'm not meaning anything at all. I'm just asking why it's so upsetting to you.
Because I feel accountable for what's happened here.
Because of the argument is getting physical?
Correct.
Okay. Do you remember when the last time the argument got physical?
The day before, something like that. Probably the day before.
Okay. Did you open hand slap her that day too?
Yes, I did.
Okay. But not that morning?
Not on the morning she passed away, no.
Okay. But she fell that morning also, you said? From the chair?
Twice.
Okay. And you were working at that time and then you would come out and put her back in the chair?
Correct.
Okay. Did she have any injuries in her head from falling that morning that you recall?
Yes, there's one on the left side and one on the right side.
Like cuts? How would you describe them?
I don't know. They're like bruises or cuts, yeah.
Was there blood coming out of them?
On one of them.
Which one?
The one where she fell over by the furnace.
Would that be on her left or the right side?
I'm thinking. I believe it was on her right side.
Okay. And were you guys arguing that morning still?
On Monday morning?
Yes.
No.
April 1st, no? We argued the night before.
We did.
Okay. Were you still pretty upset in the morning with her?
Yes.
Okay. Is it possible you maybe hit her a little too hard on Monday morning?
I didn't hit her on Monday morning.
Okay. The night before?
Yes.
You think it's possible you hit her a little too hard? In what manner?
Enough that, that I injured her.
Okay. But where did you hit her that day? The night before?
It's on her face.
Okay. Open palm or closed fist?
The open palm.
Okay. And you think it was like harder than, like it was hard enough to cause an injury?
I'm not sure. I just know that she was very, like, comatose, kind of like very.
What does that mean? Comatose?
Non-communicative, non-talking. I mean, other than a few things, comments she made.
What comments did she make?
You actually don't remember what the specific comment was, like on Sunday night. I don't remember.
Did she lose consciousness?
No, she was conscious. I was helping her take a shower.
After the argument was physical?
She was conscious. No.
So at no point did she lose consciousness? During the argument, when it got physical, or after, when she was like in the shower or anything like that?
Basically, in the shower, I had to help her get in there, help her shower off, and take her out. And she had trouble standing up and stuff.
Okay. But the shower was after the argument? Or was the shower before the argument?
The shower was after the argument.
Okay.
This is my recollection, yeah.
Okay. And when you hit her, did she fall out of the chair?
No. She fell out of the chair on her, she would sit, and then she'd try to move the chair around and then, get stuck or whatever and fell off of it a couple times.
But that was before the argument?
The argument was before her shower, and before her, I seated her where you saw her in that area there. So that was, the argument was before that.
Before her falling by the furnace?
That's right.
Okay, so she didn't fall during the argument?
She did not fall during the argument, no.
Okay. Is it possible during the argument, when she was saying pretty hurtful things to you and you were upset, that you pushed her out of the chair?
No.
That never happened?
I did not push her out of the chair.
Okay. Just the open hand to the face? Okay. Anywhere else on the body or just the face?
I don't slap her anywhere, but I did slap her face, and the rest of the body I didn't. I didn't slap her, but if I'm trying to pick her up or move her or whatever, they can be a problem. They can be a problem for her.
Because of the brittle skin? Or?
That's right.
Okay. Any other reason why there would be a problem for her?
No.
Okay. What else happened at the Paloma house? With you and
Paloma's house.
Paloma's, yeah.
What else happened? Meaning?
Just like there was, like you said, there was an argument over the guns.
There was, so, I don't know about argument. I was going in and Rhonda,
How did Rhonda know you were there?
she called me.
Okay. And you told her that you wanted to, she was trying to prevent you from going inside. Is that my understanding? Is my understanding correct?
We sat out in the car and talked for a while, and I explained to her what had happened with my mom passing away. And it's upsetting to me, and of course, and wanted to go back in the house, and she didn't want me to go.
Did she say why she didn't want you to go inside the house?
I was afraid I was going to do something to myself.
Okay. That's because you told her that's how you were feeling. Is
Yeah.
that correct? Okay. I just want to make sure I understand correctly. So Sunday night, the argument got physical, okay? And you think you may have hit her hard enough to cause some sort of an injury. Then she falls out of the chair by the furnace.
And by the little bathroom area.
Okay, so she falls twice.
Correct, as I said earlier, Friday.
Okay. So she fell a lot of times, it's hard to keep track of. Then she's on the couch, and she has an accident.
But she was on the couch, she had an accident. I took her to the bathroom to clean, take it off and shower her off, help her get cleaned up.
And then, do you remember what time that was when you gave her a shower?
It was very late, like midnight or so.
Okay. And then you place her in a chair. And she stayed in that chair till the morning, in that same spot at the T intersection?
Close to
In the
the
hallway.
bathroom, but right in that area.
Okay.
And we were in the living room area where when you go in the front door, you turn to the right, that area there is where we were earlier before, and that's when she had and you'll see there's on the carpet, there's some poop and stuff.
And you said that morning you were also working?
I did.
And which part of the house were you in when you were working?
In that same living room area.
Oh, in the front? When you go to the right? Gotcha. And so you saw her, well, you didn't see her, sorry, I don't want to put words in your mouth. You said that she fell twice that morning. So is there a direct line of sight between the living room and where she was at? I don't recall. Or how did you know that she fell?
I don't really exactly remember. I just know one time I was putting my clothes on in the bedroom and I noticed that she stumbled. And then one time I was overworking over in the living room area there, and I noticed that she fell off the chair.
Did she scream? Did she make a sound or anything like that?
No.
Okay. So does she normally go to bed? Like, does she have a room where she sleeps in? How come you didn't put her there that night?
Because we both discussed it's probably best to try to stay upright and not be laying down. She's having some trouble breathing and stuff, so we decided it was better to stay upright.
Okay. So trouble breathing, like tightness of chest or something like that?
Nose was giving her trouble breathing.
Okay. Like allergies or congestion? Or... No? Okay. But we never went to the doctor to figure out what was going on? Okay. You have some blood under your left eye. Do you remember how you got that?
This right here?
Yeah.
I have I've been quite sick recently, and there's some kind of a contact, I don't know what they call it, dermatitis or something.
Oh, okay. So that's like your own blood?
That is, yes. Took this off here.
Gotcha, okay. And then after you discover her, you went to the Rio Grande house. So
a couple of hours afterwards.
So like around afternoon. You spend the night at the Rio Grande house?
I did not.
Where did you spend the night?
At my house. They're both my house, but the one there on Corona.
Okay. And then what about April 2nd? So yesterday. Where did you spend most of yesterday?
I worked some at my Corona house, and I worked some at my parents' house on Palomas. Okay. And that's what I was looking for, where there might be any guns left in the house.
Okay. Okay.
I was downstairs looking in that area. And my dad's, it's called music room, whatever, that's where I was looking. And then up in their bedroom too.
But you only found the two, which are not like real guns, right? Mm-hmm. Is that what kept you from going all the way through?
No, what kept me from going all the way through was Rhonda came there and just basically was saying, you shouldn't do that. Don't do that.
Okay. But you felt the way because you thought you were responsible for what happened there?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Okay. I don't have anything else for you for now. You're going to hang tight here for a minute.
You're going to what?
You're going to hang tight here for a minute. And I'll let you know what happens next, okay? I had a few more questions because it's like a strange situation and I'm just trying to understand fully what happened, okay? Mm-hmm. So, there's like a little to-do list in the car, like a little sticky note. I didn't get a chance to see it yet. Can you tell me more about that?
Rhonda, the same person, she and I went to Verizon on Sunday because we're going to replace a phone. So it's a list to get a phone replaced.
Oh, okay. So it's not related to your mom.
The phones were my mom and dad's phones.
Okay.
And we wanted to get, my dad is deceased, but his phone transferred over to me so that we would have a second phone that's operable.
Okay.
But that's what, there's a post-it note there. Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, I was told there was a note, so I just wanted to ask you about it.
That's what it is. It's a post-it note about getting the steps to change out a phone from Verizon.
Okay. So while you were contemplating what to do on April 1st and April 2nd, and I know you said you had the unfortunate thoughts of wanting to end your own life, but did you ever think okay, well, if I'm not gonna do this, how are you gonna, what were you gonna do with the body? Did you ever have any thoughts about that?
No, I did not. But I didn't have any thoughts of taking it and burying it somewhere in the East Mountains or something. No.
Okay.
I did not have any
I'm
thought
just
of
wondering because she was there for 2 days. That's all. I'm just wondering.
No,
People just usually call in right away or same day or something like that. Okay. And you're sure she died in that hallway by the bathroom? You didn't move the body at all?
She died in that hallway by the bathroom.
Okay. I'm asking because there's it looks like there's some drops of blood in the hallway. So if you're looking at her, it would be to her right.
Yes.
So your left, there's drops on the floor. Where did those come from?
But from the chair, she would move it around some.
Okay. So those were from previous days?
Those were from previous days, yes.
Okay. What injuries would be expected to find in the autopsy, do you think?
Well, stuff on her face.
Anything else?
I think her nose. I pulled on her nose sometimes.
Okay. Do you think it might be broken or anything like that?
I don't think it's broken. No.
Okay.
I don't know, but I don't think it's broken.
What about the teeth? Is there any damage to the teeth?
I don't think so.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay. You said she fell several times. Do you think she might have some hip injuries or anything like that? It's common with elderly ladies.
I don't know, but I don't think so.
No. So is she still able to move around without assistance? Or
She needed assistance on Sunday night.
Okay.
Prior to that, she walks with her walker.
Okay. Did anything else happen Sunday night to cause this acute decline in her ability to move around?
No, I mean, but she definitely during the day, Saturday, Sunday I had her, she was on the couch and stuff in there, and she was very I'm gonna say lethargic or whatever. Not moving around a lot.
That's Sunday. So it would be pretty crazy if there was like a gunshot wound or something like that on her.
There won't be a gunshot wound on her.
Okay, I'm just asking. I didn't see her face or anything like that. It was...
There will not be a gunshot wound on her.
Okay, I just gotta ask you. There are some marks in the bathroom.
Marks.
Like blood imprints, I think what looks like her buttocks or something like that when she was sat down. Maybe blood, maybe it's feces.
I don't know what you're talking about. Which bathroom?
I'm not too sure, but you don't remember anything like that?
Well, she had, I have helped her with her diapers several times. So I don't think there's blood per se, but I think there is feces.
Okay. It's probably like dark brown or something like that in color. Maybe it looks like blood. Okay. Speaking of blood, you do have marks on the back of your shirt. It looks like around like the scapula.
I don't know. You show me.
The shoulder blades?
Okay.
How would that get there?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Okay. Did you carry her at any point?
I only carried her, I only picked her up to put her back in the chair. Is that what you mean?
No, I mean, I'm just trying to understand how they would get there. I mean, I'm assuming somebody would like be holding on to you or anything like that, because like how else would they get in the back?
Well, I did pick her up till I go into the shower to help her get over the ledge of the shower. Yes, I did.
Okay. So I'm just trying to understand how they would get there.
But I don't know. I have to see exactly what you're talking about. But I took your word for it that there's some blood in the back.
Okay. Okay. I think that is it. Do you need the bathroom or anything like that?
I don't need the bathroom. But I do have a question.
Yeah.
Again, on the dog.
So you want somebody to let her out?
I do.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, there's somebody at the house, so I can ask them to let her out. Is she gonna be like she or he? Is she gonna be pretty friendly with
She's a pretty friendly little dog, but the bottom line, she'll be dead tomorrow if somebody doesn't take her out.
Okay. All right. We'll tell them to let her out.
I mean, there's a leash sitting on top of the other crate, and she just needs to
Can you go to the left? Because I think there's two crates side by side. No. Okay.
Going to the left, there's a red leash. I just asked if they could, and also make sure she has water and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, she has water. I saw it. But we'll ask her to let her out. We'll ask the deputies to let her out.
So she's been not drinking so much of the water. I have to put water with her food to get her to eat, or my mom would do the same thing. Put food with her water with the food.
Okay. I'll let you know if they take her out. Okay. Anything else?
I don't know.
Okay. I guess I have one more question. I'm just trying to understand. What was your state of mind when you spent the night in the house with your mom's body and all that?
My state of mind.
Yeah.
I'm obviously very upset.
Yeah.
I'm upset this happened.
It just seems like a very out of the norm thing to happen. Does that make sense? Things like that happen, people get very upset. I get that. They call, and it's handled. So can you tell me more about that night you spent at the house?
I worked down at the Rio Grande house. I did several calls down there. I came back to the Corona Avenue house. I definitely was trying to carry on conversations and stuff with people at work and what have you, because of, obviously, upset. This is what's happened.
Did you tell anyone at work that she has passed away?
No.
Okay, just Rhonda?
I've only talked to Rhonda.
Okay.
But no, I didn't tell anybody else.
Okay. I'm just trying to understand, like, help me understand, like, were you even able to sleep that night? Or what? Because I don't know if I'd be able to.
I took a large dosage of Tylenol PM.
Okay. They knocked you out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not knocked me out, but for a few hours I rested. But I did take Tylenol PM.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. They're sitting on the kitchen island there. I went to Walgreens, I bought it and took that.
Okay.
Well, I'll ask him about the dog, I'll let you know, all right?
During his interview, James Colbert admitted that he and his mother often argued and that some of those conflicts turned physical. He acknowledged striking her in the face with an open hand and even admitted the arguments had become frequent and ongoing. Based on those statements and the evidence at the scene, investigators charged him with murder, citing the physical abuse that preceded Marion's death. He was also charged with tampering with evidence after detectives noted that Marion appeared to have been positioned on her walker after she died, and with failure to report a death because James allowed more than a full day to pass without contacting the authorities. The Office of the Medical Investigator later determined that Marion died as a result of blunt trauma. The case proceeded through the courts, and in April of 2025, James Colbert was convicted and sentenced to 15 years in the New Mexico Department of Corrections. At the heart of this case was 79-year-old Marion Colbert. She was a mother, a woman facing the challenges of age and illness, and someone who deserved care, respect, and dignity. Instead, her final days were marked by conflict with the very person entrusted to protect her. Her story serves as a solemn reminder of the importance of compassion and accountability within families.